jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on this for life, nigga, this a blow. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, in the curse. We can't forgive us for forbidden. Remain in the trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rain is given, have your respect to your prince. Be about your business. This Lord teaches death sinners. Look, trying to pick up with a blind foot. Hey, they said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. The devils they plan for it. They hunt you like bad pal. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death to us part. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this song. And the Lord said they hate you for my name. So you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing. Ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetty. Murder for capital knives. Murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement. We like fuck 'em, raise it. I pity those watching life as it goes by. Been giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. And pump smoke, never tried over it. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, that's all I don't. In the photo, salute my nigga, salute my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the sink. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did right here. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, say she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this on. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on.
All right, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatah. Yahweh Shemar Latha Bashem Yahushai. My name is Officer 50 Durash from the I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. I got a quick lesson for you guys tonight. We're going to be breaking down Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1. All right, hold on one sec. Okay. All right, so we're going to be breaking down Genesis 1 verse 1 in the Hebrew. We're also going to explain a little bit about the verse. We're going to get it in the Blue Letter Bible as well. And how to break down the whole verse. All right? We're going to do it in Lashawan, Qadash, and in Assyrian. All right? Let me get it out in the Blue Letter. If anybody doesn't have the Blue Letter app, if you want to learn Hebrew, I highly suggest that you go ahead and download this free app. It's available on Android and iPhone. All right. All right. So we got Genesis 1 verse 1. Genesis 1 verse 1 says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So we're going to translate this and break it down in the Lashawan Qadash. So if you can see at the top here, you can see it gives you the Assyrian right there. All right, that's the Assyrian. It gives you the Assyrian right there. So we're gonna go ahead and retranslate. Well, we're gonna write the Assyrian too, but afterwards we're going to well, you know what we can do? We'll do it in the Assyrian first, since it's already there, and then we'll get Lashawan Qadash. All right. So, let me just write it down here. So I'm going to put Genesis 1 verse 1. So let me copy it in the Assyrian, and we'll break down what it's saying. All right. So we got Genesis. This is what it looks like in the Assyrian Hebrew. So we already know what it looks like in the English, of course. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. All right. So we're going to break it down. So here we got Bayat, Ra'ash, Alap, Shan, Yad, and Tha. That makes out the word Ba, Ra, Barashath, Barashath. All right, Barashath. Next, we got Bayat, Ra'ash, and Alap. That makes the word Bara. All right. Then we got the Alap, Lamad. We got the Hada, Yad, and Mayam. All right. So that's your word for God. All right, Alahayim. Alahayim. And that's that word is plural because, as you know in the story, it says, he goes on to say, and let us make man in our image. This is the the heavenly host of the Most High. The Most High has his his workers, his heavenly workers do his will. The Most High never gets off his throne. So that's why he's always saying, let us make man our image, and that's why it's plural, Alahayim. You see it other times in the scripture as well. All right. So Alahayim. Next, we got the atha. Atha is like it's pointing to, a character. It's like pointing to something. It's atha, the alap and the tha. All right, it's pointing to. So it's saying, in the beginning, God said, "Let us make man in our image." In the beginning, God made the heaven and the earth. All right. So it's pointing to. It's because it's saying, God, in the beginning, God made the heaven and the earth. It's pointing to something the Most High did. You have the word atha. All right. So let's keep breaking it down. We got Ha Shamayam. All right, the heavens. The heavens. In the beginning, God made the heavens. Or God created Salaki. In the beginning, God created the heavens. That's what we got so far. All right. In the beginning, God created the heavens. Why is Yam again, just like Alahayam is plural? Shamayam is also plural because the word heavens means, well, if you look it up, you understand it means in the Hebrew like sky, you understand, or outer space kind of. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, so here it is right here. If you look in the blue letter, the definition is right there for Shamayam, which is heavens. Hold on, there we go. I want blurry. All right, so we got Shamayam. One of the definitions is heaven, heaven, sky, visible heaven, sky, as abode of the stars, as the visible universe, the sky, the atmosphere, the heavens above. That's what the definition for heaven is in the Hebrew. Shamayam is how you say it. All right. And it's multiple because there's different levels too, you understand? Like in the sky, that could be the atmosphere, it could be the firmament, it could be the heavens, outer space. That's why there's different levels to the word. All right, that's why it's plural. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we got So here's what we got here in the Lashawan Qadash. We got Barashaf, Bara, Alahayim, Atha, Hashemayim, Atha, Ha'arataza. All right? And Ha'arataza, we already know that's the earth. So here we just dealt with the heavens, now we have the earth. Let's get the definition for the earth.
Strong's H776. Eretz.
So we've broken this down a couple times already, the word eretz, and why it's pronounced that way, because when you add the vowel pointings for the Assyrian, it goes and it changes the way it sounds. They'll add like an E instead of an A. Like if an A is supposed to be there, they'll put in an E to change the sound. But in the Lashawan Qadash, in the earliest manuscripts we have, and the Assyrian, there is no what's called the Nakud vowel pointing. There is none of that. So we go back to as original as we can be, and we don't use that. All right. So we have, and this is Assyrian. All right. So you guys can see what it looks like. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. All right. So let's go and redo it in the Lashawan Qadash. Show you guys what it looks like in the Lashawan Qadash. All right. All right, and now this is what it looks like in our our holy tongue. This is what it looks like. This is in the Assyrian. This is the Lashawan Qadash. We have in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. You got Bayat for Barashia, Bayat, Ra'ash, Shan, Yad, and Tha. All right. For Bara, we have Bayat, Ra'ash, and Allah. All right. Alahayim, we have Allah, Lamad, Hada, Yad, Mayam, Ath, we have Allah, Tha. All right. For Hashemayim, we have Ha, Hada, Wawa, Mayam, Yad, and Mayam. Again, that's plural. All right, that and the word Alahayim is two examples of plural words up here, ending in the that's not a good one. I'm gonna draw it out. Ending in the Yad and the Mayam. That makes, when you see this at the end, that makes it plural. We got that for Malak. We got that for the word kingdom, angels, etc. Malakiam, Akyam. That makes everything plural, ending it with Yam. And also the word Yam means day. So you got to know when you're using it, how you're using it, because it also means day. All right. Next, so we got Ath again, Allah and Tha. And then the last word is the word for earth. We got the Hada, the Allah, the Ra'ash, and then the Tazayad. All right. And with that, we have the Holy Tongue and what it looks like for the Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1. All right. And this is the creation of the earth and the heavens and how the Most High made everything. Also, coming to know about this verse, you got to understand it from a Israelite point of view. The Most High gave it to Moses. This exact book, you understand, Genesis, was given to Moses on Mount Sinai or Masha. All right. So as he's writing it, Most High is penning it or giving it to him to pen, from a Hebrew Israelite perspective. So when he says in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, that it's a manifold scripture. You understand? It's a manifold scripture that has double meaning to it. In the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. This could be referring to the kingdom that the Most High was creating for Israel. And then also he had planned to do the same thing with Adam. So as Moses is giving this to the people, they're getting two meanings out of it. This is talking about the beginning and the creation, of the nation of Israel for them. And then also in a historical perspective, we're talking about Adam, the first man the Most High made the covenant with. All right. So that's Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1, broken down in the Assyrian and in the Lashawan Qadash. All right. So with that being said, that's a quick lesson for you guys. My name is Officer 50 Durash from I.S.U.P.K. Starting out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General YAHANNA. Shalom, Israel.